Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Just Keep Parenting. Glad you could join us today. We are, today's Tuesday, but I'm going to pretend that it's Monday since I can choose whatever day it is. And we're going to talk about 5 ideas that you could do with your kids this week. And just quick little ideas that are full of play, but full of learning at the same time, which is what we know about how children learn best, right? Is if their hands are on, then their minds are on. And so this is Just Keep Parenting. We're going to talk about 5 ideas that you could use this week. So the first one is to look at all the traffic signs as you're in the car today. Some of you may not be in a car, but you could go for a walk and look at all the traffic signs that you see around and see if there's any that you don't recognize, see if you recognize, depending on the age of your child, right? If they can't read it, have them recognize the alphabet letters. Many of them will be able to read it just because they have learned that the stop sign, the shape of the stop sign, and that they're red and whatnot. But having the children notice and talk about all the different signs that they see either as you're in a car or as you're on a walk would be a great activity. The second one is to make KoolAid. You measure the water and the sugar. And if you don't drink KoolAid, measure something else. Have them help you make some cookies. No-bake cookies are pretty easy. We like to read the book Enemy Pie and make cherry pies. Just with the already, not the real pie crust, but the graham cracker pie crust and cherry pie filling. And it's a pretty easy activity for the children. And so reading the book called Enemy Pie and making a pie, making KoolAid, just doing something with measuring, right? The third one is to plant a seed in a clear cup, right? That's the key. Get it in a clear cup. Give it sunshine and water every day, and then measure how much it's grown each day, right? And so if you put it in a clear cup, then you can see the root system take flight, dig deep, gosh. But that's kind of fun to watch that root system, as much fun as it is to see how tall it grows outside of the cup, but to grow inside of the cup as well. So measure it, get a little ruler out or a measuring tape and see how much it grows every day. The fourth one today is to visit the library and check out a joke book. I know that some city libraries are letting people in. They're going online and requesting an appointment and requesting the books, and then the library will have them ready for you when you come to the curb. Some libraries are not doing that, and so you'll have to check with your local library and see. But nonetheless, you could order a joke book on Amazon. You could put something out on neighborhood pages asking to borrow a joke book, but you can tell somebody, call somebody, FaceTime somebody, and tell them a funny joke today. And the last one is to make an obstacle course in the living room or outside in the yard. I know here in Utah, we're having some great weather this week, so you could make an obstacle course outside in your yard. As we do this as a center at the lab school, sometimes the teachers are all about, I just want to, have this and this and this and this in it. And I will say to them, that's great, but what are they showing? What are they showing while they're doing this skill? And that's been a little bit more like aha-ish for them, right? It's not just about pedaling, using a trike. It's not just about using a hula hoop, but for them to think about what kind of motor skills are they gaining when they do this. It's really fun to let the kids come up with their own obstacle course. If we're trying to gather whether or not children can go down the stairs, right? If you notice many children at age 3 or 4, they do what we call the granny walk, where they do 1 foot and then 1 foot and then 1 foot, right? But kids by age 5, no later than age 6, should be able to do alternating feet downstairs. So that's one of the things that we use an obstacle course for, is to check and see who's crossed the threshold, if you will, into alternating steps. Most kids can do alternating steps up, but it takes a different kind of online in your brain to be able to come down alternating feet style. So if we're looking for something specific, I'll say, we need to check this. So make sure that as we develop the obstacle course that we have something in there that can show alternating feet. If we know that we've got some kids who can't skip yet, there again, not everybody can just skip. It comes online, right? Most people think that they can skip at 4 because of their egos, but they can gallop pretty good, but they're not skipping. And so trying to break that down and show them how to skip, right, as part of an obstacle course is a great skill. So lots of things to be done, lots of great activities that can help hands-on, minds-on. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already to Just Keep Parenting on YouTube. We'd love to see you around, and love to hear your questions. If you go ahead and put them down, I'm good to answer them. Have a great week, everybody.